Good morning, fellow Rotarians. Your Excellency, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, Minister of Finance and National Economy, Excellencies, Rotary International President, Personal Representative, K.R. Ravindran, past Rotary International President, Rotary Foundation Chair, and R.K. Sabu, past Rotary International President, PDGs, Conference Chair, Club Presidents, Conference Delegates, fellow Rotarians, of protocol observed. It is my immense pleasure to welcome you all to the Medical Wellness Group launching session. This group is of special significance to us, and we were very proud to have created it this year. I would like to thank our audience for being with us to celebrate this very important occasion. Special thank is due to past President Josie Norfolk, President of HURAG, for assisting to get the Medical Wellness Group, MWG, linked to it as a chapter with recognized board and bylaws. The hard work of assisting Governor past President Rami Sarkis, the chair of the Medical Wellness Group, is specially appreciated, and thanks go to him for creating the group and bringing everyone for our district together for this unique Rotarian experience. Not forgetting, adding our thanks to the Board of Directors of the District 2452 M Medical Wellness Group, who volunteered their time and effort for this special project and program. At last, but not the least, my thanks is extended to the Rotary International and Rotary Zone 27, ARRFC PDG Carl Diekman, Cadre Rotary International of District 5160 and Director of HURAG, and to the Rotary International Foundation Chair, K.R. Ravindran, for their support and presence with us and their encouraging speeches. I now officially declare the creation of District 2452 Medical Group for the 9 countries of our District 2452. I hand over to AG past President Rami Sarkis, the chairman of the project, who will take us through 1-hour program for this special event. But before that, I would like to give you a little bit detail on his CV. AG past President Rami Sarkis is a Rotarian for the last 17 years. He is the assistant governor for this year, past president of Rotary Club of Beirut Cedars, HURAG member, chairman of the District 2452 Medical and Wellness Group, and he is a specialist in the specialist dental surgeon. Thank you, and AG Rami, the floor is yours. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Governor. Thank you all for your presence with us today. Before I start, I would like to thank Governor Mazen Alumran. Governor, without you, all this would have never happened. I would like also to thank you, Governor, for all what you did for our district during the past crazy year. It was a hell of a year. Thank you also for the support and for the big help you gave us, especially in my home country, Lebanon, for his economic, political, and social crisis. I would like also to thank the audience for giving the time to join us today for our first General Assembly at the 2452 Medical and Wellness Group. The main targets of this group is first to link professional in the medical, paramedical, and wellness specialties throughout the district. When we made our research, we found out that we are around 200 Rotarians with a medical-related specialty. So we joined our efforts together and we linked together, each one from a country, and we regrouped and we created bylaws and we created a mission and vision, and we became the 2452 Medical and Wellness Group. This group, when we contacted Rotary International, we met with Josie Norfolk and Karl Dickman, who are, Josie is the president of HURAG, the Health, Education and Wellness Rotary Action Group, and Gar is a director and a cadre at HURAG. And we discussed our relationship, and we proudly became the first chapter of HURAG. We submitted our bylaws to them, and we just celebrating together our first partnership. So what are the benefits that we will get and what our district will get from this? The first benefit is to link these professionals together, to enjoy together, to get to know each other together, and especially to promote Rotary mission and vision, and especially the motto of our Rotary, which is service above self. We will have the chance to transform our specialty into a fundraiser. And this will become a very big benefit to our country, to our clubs, and especially to our district. Any Rotarian from the district, any Rotary actor from the district with a medical-related specialty will immediately become member with us. He just needs to contact the director of his country to get in touch with him, to give him a small feedback about his specialty, and to jump on board. It's very, very, very rewarding to become a member. So congratulations for all those who joined us. You will receive your certificates very soon, your certificates of membership. And for those who did not join yet, please go ahead, contact us. It will be a big pleasure to get to know you, to welcome you with us. And when you become member of 2452 MWG Medical and Wellness Group, you become immediately a member with HURAG and benefits, and get all the benefits that you will get from this partnership. We will be sharing together scientific events. We will be sharing together seminars, projects. We will be part of global grants. All this we will enjoy together each year in one country of the district. It will be a huge and great experience for us all and a big benefit for the district, for the clubs, and for Rotary. So please go ahead, hurry up, and apply for membership. Last but not least, I would like to especially thank the organizer committee, Mrs. Rinuka, who is a Rotarian, with her team, who did a big job and a great job for us. It was a huge job, professional. That was a very successful one at the last minute. So thank you all again for joining us. It is a big pleasure now to welcome K.R. Ravindran, who is today's Rotary Foundation Chair for the year 2021, who is a trustee member for the year 27-21, who is a past president of Rotary International for the year 2015-2016. He's a member of Rotary Club of Colombo, West Province in Sri Lanka. KR is a third-generation Rotarian, joining Rotary at age 21. As Rotary International President, he introduced the Rotary Global Rewards Program and led a delegation of about 9,000 Rotarians to the Vatican for an audience with Pope Francis, St. Peter's Square. Ravindran was the first president of the Sri Lanka Narcotics Association, which today is the leading agency fighting drug addiction in Sri Lanka. His country conferred on him the title of Jewel of Sri Lanka. Ravi, thank you for joining us today. It's a big pleasure and honor to welcome you. The floor is yours.
Your Excellency, District Governor, Convener Rami, let me begin by thanking Josie Norfolk and past President Raja Sabu, who I imagine are responsible for bringing me to your forum. To be frank, to be honest, I am really not overly familiar with the intricacies of how RAGS operates, although I know that they are often a group of highly enthusiastic, highly motivated, highly dedicated, but independent individuals to whom very often some of the bureaucracies that is understandably present or related to global organizations like ours, it just does not fit in with them. And here, as I understand, we have a group which I'm sure are exactly what I described, capable of offering Rotarians and Rotary clubs the technical expertise and support to help plan and implement projects. Your specialized talents can help bring in funding, can help find partners, can help build your own friendships, and can help in obtaining other resources for projects of Rotarians. The works that RAGS do, of course, is invaluable. We have come to recognize that. In 2020, RAGS supported 1,800 service projects, connected members across 150 countries, participated in humanitarian projects to the value of almost $350,000. So your timing to commence this chapter could not have been better. Our members, indeed the people of the world, are perhaps facing the most challenging times this generation has ever faced, and we are not over the hill yet. As of today, 175 million people have been afflicted with this virus, and more than 3.7 million people have been killed since late January 2020. And of course, I'm giving you the global figures. To medical professionals like yourselves, I don't have to speak of COVID because I think in reality, it's the medical professionals who have been our true heroes. But the overall situation does look grim. The World Bank estimates that up to 150 million people will be pushed into extreme poverty. 34 million people, according to the World Food Programme, are in the brink of a famine. And that's a record 35% rise in a single year. Sadly, vastly different vaccination rates have sharpened the global divide. Only 2% of people in Africa and just over 6% in Asia have received at least one dose of vaccine. Now that compares with 22% in South America, 40% in the European Union, and more than 50% in the United States. So on the one hand, we have life returning to a semblance of normalcy in some parts of the world, and in other parts of the world, people who are struggling even to breathe for oxygen. And so I repeat again, your decision to form yourselves into a chapter could not have been more timely. Your services are always in demand, and your talents will always find use. And if you leverage these talents with the resources and the community support that Rotary clubs bring to bear, you are going to make massive headway. And I'm leaving the part about the fellowship, the friendship that you build up yourself, which is a huge bonus. As chair of the foundation, I've got a couple more days left. I can tell you that we are looking for your help. Although we do not fund projects by RAGs, we believe RAGs can play a major role in helping clubs put together their project proposals, assist in the feasibilities, and the subsequent surveillance if need be. The goal of the HURAG, I observed, is to promote good health and wellness through healthy lifestyle choices and disease prevention. You, more than me, know there is no experience in the world to compare to the knowledge that we have helped to save a life. Be able to save a life, I think, is the greatest privilege one can have. Once we have done that, once we realize that such a power does reside in us, we want to do it again and again and again and again. That is the power that Rotary gives to us and that our foundation gives to us. And the catalyst to mobilize that power can just be one or a group of individuals like yourselves. Individuals with the expertise to sometimes put us Rotarians on the correct track. You yourself are a Rotarian, but you're able to convey these sentiments, convey these opinions, convey these feelings to people, ordinary Rotarians like myself. Let me illustrate with a personal story. In my country, Sri Lanka, we had a project called the Cancer Detection Center. It's a very simple building, nothing fancy, where women can go for early detection screening for breast and cervical cancer. We have a very good relationship with our health ministry. So they agreed to support us with the doctors and the nurses. On our part, we would make available the building, the furniture, and the consumables. Our goal was not just screening patients who came to the clinic, but to get the patients who had positive results on to the next step they need, and that so that they have the best chances at life. We understood that people were coming into hospital when the cancer was already too advanced. It was no good. We knew that if we could detect the cancer in the very early stages, we could save lives. We also undertook the public awareness and education aspects. At that stage, we had no major equipment, but we were successful. In the first 5 years, we had already screened approximately 12,500 women, all free of charge. Nearly 2,500 of them were identified as requiring further investigation. And as I said, a chance at life. We were happy. It was about this time that I met someone called Ed Partridge. Met him by chance. And he was a former head of the American Cancer Society, a Rotarian from one of the greatest Rotary clubs in the world, Birmingham Rotary, Birmingham, Alabama, USA. He got something like 800 members. Let's say he was a person just like you, an expert in his field, not overly involved with Rotary, but when he met me, he was willing and eager to share his knowledge and advice. Through him, I saw our project through different eyes. I saw that cervical cancer is unique in that it is the only cancer that can be completely prevented. I learned that HPV vaccination in women prevents the disease, and HPV detection, human papillomavirus detection at screening identifies those women who may harbor a precancer which can be treated and which can be prevented from becoming a cancer. When I shared this information with my club mates, there was palpable excitement. Nearly 2,000 cases are diagnosed in Sri Lanka every year. and nearly half of these women die. Imagine that there was a chance that almost all of those deaths could have been avoided. We were excited. So by vaccinating girls against the virus and screening women for signs of it, this was a cancer that could be wiped out completely. We realized that we could actually eliminate cervical cancer from our country. To achieve that, in theory, all we needed to do was vaccinate each 10 to 14-year-old girl child. The HPV vaccine had already been confirmed to be potent and a proven success, so that problem was taken off. In addition to the vaccination, we needed to screen with HPV testing each 35 and 45-year-old women. The HPV test was very viable and doable compared to the complexity of pap smear programs, which we were now doing, the personal nature of it. We often faced resistance. But first, with the help of Ed Partridge, and then the Birmingham Rotarians, and finally the Rotary Foundation, we obtained a new generation mammography unit. We added an ultrasound machine, also critical for accurately detecting breast cancer at an early stage. As planned, we increased the effectiveness of the cervical cancer screening through HPV testing rather than the pap smear process. Our friends in the University of Alabama agreed to train 5 personnel from Sri Lanka in their comprehensive cancer center technical training, because the comprehensive cancer center in Alabama is one of the best in the US. So with the Rotary Foundation grant, we put in a second COBAS HPV testing unit and equipment for colposcopy. Rotary Foundation funds also helped train midwives and the colposcopists, I always have a problem with that word, and supported our public awareness drive. We were making remarkable progress. We negotiated with a giant Indian truck manufacturer, Ashot, for 2 fully equipped cervical screening buses, which will enable us to go into interiors to find those women who would not come to our centers. What's more, Ashot actually agreed to provide the drivers and to take care of the complete maintenance of these 2 vehicles on a permanent basis. The government of Sri Lanka understood our excitement. They showed their commitment by agreeing to fund the full cost of vaccines. They negotiated and obtained HPV vaccine at Gavi prices with a further 10-year commitment to hold price stable. This was a huge win for us. In the very first round, you wouldn't believe, in the very first round of vaccinations, 80% of the population of 10-year-olds in the country were covered in less than 6 months. I mean, this is a massive percentage by any standards. Our goal of Sri Lanka becoming cervical cancer-free was beginning to become real. To us Rotarians, this was like Polio Plus all over again. We were using and leveraging Rotary influence, knowledge of individual Rotarians to put together a master project. We were saving lives. Of course, it could never have happened without the one person, Ed Partridge and his friends. They were not members of RAGS, but they could well have been, because they were doing exactly what RAGS does. Foundation, of course, played an important role, for it was a foundation that literally whispered to us, look, if there are lives to be saved, I will help you do so. But what I want to say to you this evening is that the good our foundation does is not that simple. It is not an arrow shot from a bow or a pebble dropped into a pond. It's a flame. It's held aloft to light the way of another, a flame that equally lights the way of the one who bears the candle. And what I want to say to you is that you are the ones who are going to bear that candle or bear that torch, which allows that flame to throw the light. The foundation has given life and health and hope to more people than we could ever count. The foundation has vanquished aspects of ignorance and greed and poverty and hunger and all these other evils which the world is besieged with. The foundation gives us the financial power and the potential and the promise. The foundation has become an impelling force for good in supporting our work. But without the genius and the dedication of Rotarians like yourselves, the foundation would be impotent and powerless. And when experts like you decide to throw your weight behind Rotary projects, it becomes an enduring gift to our clubs, to our community, and to our country for many years to come. So, my friends, this is your time. It will not come again. So shirk no duty and overlook no opportunity. Thank you so much for what you are setting out to do with this new chapter of RAGS. And I wish you well.
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you very much. I hope that in the future we can join forces in your area and in our area to be able to apply such projects. It's really amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like now to welcome the president of HURAG, Josie Norfolk. Josie is chair of the Medical Education and Wellness Rotary Action Group called HURAG. She is a past president of Rotary Club Milk Boss in District 9350. Josie, the floor is yours.
Greetings from Cape Town, South Africa. Welcome to all the members of the newly formed chapter of HURAG. Congratulations to you all from all the board members of HURAG. I hope we will work together in future years to build awareness, promote education, and provide information to help achieve and maintain good health throughout the world. My thanks to DG Mazen and AG Rami Sarkis for all their hard work in establishing this group.
Thank you, Josie. Josie was so excited about the idea and she was so wanting to be with us today or even to be live with us. But unfortunately, she had an eye injury and she was, let's say, she couldn't join us. So she preferred to send us a sound recording. Again, Josie, thank you for all the support, for your presence, for everything you did. Again, without you and Carl, all this would have never happened. Now, let me welcome PDG Carl Dickman from USA. Carl is a Rotarian. He's a HURAG director. He's a cadre technical officer, District International Service Committee, past district governor for District 5160, and past district foundation chair. Carl, the floor is yours.
Thank you for the opportunity to welcome the District 2452 Medical and Wellness Group to the Health, Education, and Wellness Rotary Action Group, otherwise known as HURAG. There is no better place than a Rotary conference to celebrate your successes, and I especially want to thank District Governor Mazen and Assistant Governor Rami for their leadership in bringing us all together. Practically speaking, it has been fun working with them these past several weeks. I'm Carl Diekman, and I am a director for HURAG, and I serve as HURAG's cadre technical officer. Today, it is my experience at HURAG that I want to share with you so you can have a better understanding of what we have to offer you. In 2012, a group of Rotarians, including myself, organized an oral health and nutrition project in Kenya. This project was known as Kenya Smiles. Its big objective was to work to provide training and development for dental professionals in Kenya to help them expand their services. We outfitted clinics. We provided portable equipment to the Kenya Dental Association. But more importantly, We brought a vocational training team from Kenya to the United States so they could work with our dental professionals in our country. And similarly, we brought dental professionals from around the globe to Kenya to work with their dental professionals, all with an eye towards expanding their capabilities and their services. This project took place over about 3 years. And then once we were getting to the end of it, we wanted to find a way to carry on its work or make it sustainable. And what we ultimately decided on is that we would create a Rotary Action Group. But as we went about that process, we came across the Health Fairs Rotary Action Group. And we worked an arrangement with them where we merged the two groups into one, and that was the creation of HURAG. And it was from that we started to look at areas of emphasis. And our original two areas of emphasis were, of course, health fairs and oral health and nutrition. You know, interestingly enough, since that time, we have added more. We've added autism, tuberculosis awareness and treatment, cervical cancer prevention, which is the area I lead, and soon we will add Rotacare clinics as our newest area of emphasis. Now, in each area of emphasis, we lend our expertise to Rotarians as they go about the task of planning projects. We hope Rotarians connect with resources, and as Rotarians, we can get involved at whatever level we are willing to allow ourselves to become involved in. Now, another example of what we do is we provide training and development sessions. Normally, we do this in conjunction with the Rotary International Convention, but as you know, for a couple of years due to a pandemic, that's been a bit of a problem. But that really brings me back to the point of why we're here. It brings us to the District 2452 Medical and Wellness Group and their relationship with HURAG. We are delighted that you have taken this opportunity to affiliate with HURAG, and we look forward not only to the day when we can visit in person, safely travel and visit in person, but we certainly look forward to the day that we can help you work on the things that are important to you. So on my behalf and the behalf of all the Rotarians that are members of HURAG, we welcome you and we thank you for sharing yourselves with us and helping us all work together to improve the lives of people in our various communities. Thank you so much and have a wonderful conference. Good day.
Thank you, Carl. So as we discussed earlier, this is our first General Assembly, and as I described our group earlier, it's now time for you all to get to know who we are and who are the board of directors and listen to them for a short time. So I would like first to thank David Kvirkvelidze from Georgia, Shuren Shirbakyan from Armenia, Barat Boutanei from the UAE, George Papaleontiu from Cyprus, Nadia Abdul Haq from Palestine, Harb al-Omari from Bahrain, Lina Kar'a from Jordan, and Raja'i Kamel from Sudan. I'm very happy that each one of them will give you a small idea about his country and about his vision for the coming year. So let me first welcome David Kvirkvelidze, who is from Georgia. He's a Rotarian, president of Rotary Club Tbilisi International, assistant governor for 2019-2020, board director at the 2452 Medical and Wellness Group, and he's a pediatrician. David, the floor is yours.
Good morning, dear fellow Rotarians. My name is David Kvirkvelidze. I am president of Rotary Club Tbilisi International from Georgia, and I am pediatrician. I am particularly like to thank District Governor Mazen Alumran for opportunity to address you with a short speech. A couple months ago, I received an invitation to join District Medical and Wellness Action Group, and I have accepted the invitation with thanks. There are at least 3 very good reasons that prompted me to do this. They are: first is opportunity to share experience. Our club and I personally had the opportunity to successfully implement VTT Global Grant Program in Georgia. We conducted trainings for doctors and nurses of the maternity hospitals, and we would be happy to share our experience with medical professionals in the countries of our district. Secondly, opportunity to promoting healthy lifestyle. Our countries have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, endangering the lives and well-being of our families and communities. The past 18 months have re-emphasized the importance of health education and promoting healthy lifestyles and wellness in our communities. Thirdly, the emotional reason. To be part of something new that will help save lives is the right things to do. My fellow Rotarian health professionals, join Medical and Wellness Action Group. I am sure your professional goals and desires will align with those of the group. Once more, I express my sincere gratitude to District Governor and District Governor-elect for wholehearted encouragement and support. Thank you.
Thank you, David. I would like also to welcome Shorin Shirbakyan from Armenia. Shorin is a Rotarian. He's a past secretary of Rotary Club of Yerevan. He's a HURAG member. He's a board director of 2452 Medical and Wellness Group. He's a dental specialist, therapeutic stomatology, endodontics, and cosmetic dentistry. Shorin, the floor is yours.
Good morning, dear Governor, dear board members, dear doctors, dear participants of the first Medical and Wellness Group Conference. My name is Shorin Shirbakyan, the past secretary of Rotary Club of Yerevan. I'm a dentist specialized in therapeutic stomatology, namely endodontics and cosmetic dentistry, the owner of the Shirbakyan Dental Clinic for over 10 years. At this meeting, I'm representing the 6 Rotary Clubs of Armenia. The first Rotary Club in Armenia, my club, is the Rotary Club of Yerevan, chartered in 1996. At this rating, there are 114 Rotarians in Armenia with 17 doctors across all 6 clubs. During 25 years, Rotary movement in Armenia, the Rotary clubs implemented a number of medical healthcare projects, and while doing so, partnered and collaborated with international clubs. Over the past year, in particular, Rotary clubs from the USA, Russia, Canada, Germany, Australia, Norway, Belgium, and Slovakia have been involved in our medical programs. Basically, the programs were to upgrade the capacities of healthcare institutions in the Republic, help the country to combat COVID-19, provide medical support to the injured during the recent war combatants, etc. I feel honored and privileged to be part of the Medical and Wellness Group Board. I thank you, the District Governor Mazen Alumran and Assistant Governor Dr. Rami Sarkis, for initiating the group, and convey my sincere congratulations to all board members with the opening of the first conference. All the group members must contribute to wider opportunities and join efforts to attract funds and other resources for our future programs. I wish all the members of our new Medical and Wellness Group endless energy and strength to work together in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Shorin. Let me welcome now Dr. Bharat Bhutanay from the UAE. Bharat is a Rotarian, he's a Paul Harris Fellow, he's the president of Rotary Club Jumeirah for the year 2021. He's an assistant district governor-elect for 21-22, director of vocational services, Director International Services. He's a board director of the Medical and Wellness Group, and he is an internal medicine specialist. Bharat, the floor is yours.
Good morning, fellow Rotarians. I'm Dr. Bharat Bhutani, President of the Rotary Club of Jumeirah and Dubai, and Assistant District Governor-elect for the year 2021-22. I'm a Paul Harris Fellow. I have also served as Director International Services and Director Vocational Services in the past. I'm an internal medicine specialist practicing medicine in Dubai. It gives me immense pleasure and honor to be part of this coveted group of distinguished professionals from medical fraternity. Two important areas of focus for Rotary fall under the purview of Health and Wellness Group: disease prevention and treatment, maternal health, and child health. Emphasizing the prevention of the disease, Rotary Club of Jumeirah was the only club, probably globally, to have administered 1,100 doses of COVID vaccine absolutely free of cost to the needy. With a focus on healthcare from the current year onwards, Rotary International Day, February 23rd, is Blood Donation Day at Rotary Club of Jumeirah for all times to come. I would recommend that all the Rotary clubs, at least in District 2452, follow suit for this most humanitarian act. The challenges of the current pandemic have brought a paradigm shift in the approach of healthcare providers. There's a greater emphasis on prevention of the disease. Greater emphasis is being given to the wellness, to fitness, to hygiene and sanitation. With polio almost eradicated, we, the caregivers at Rotary, need to shift our resources towards generation of awareness and educate the masses about healthy lifestyles. I look forward to work alongside my Rotary brethren to alleviate the sufferings of the humanity. Thank you for your kind attention. Have a great day.
Thank you, Bharat. Thank you, Bharat. And now I would like to welcome George Papaleontiou from Cyprus. George is a Rotarian. He's a Cyprus country trainer. He's a past president for Rotary Club Famagusta. He's a board director at the Medical and Wellness Group, and he is a special dental surgeon in aesthetic, laser dentistry, and implants. Welcome, George. The floor is yours.
Dear District Governor Mazen, dear President of URAC, Chairman Rami, fellow Rotarians. I am District Deputy Governor George Papaleontiou and past President of Rotary Club of Famagusta, Cyprus, and I'm a dental surgeon by profession, representing the Rotary Clubs of Cyprus in our District 2452 Medical and Wellness Action Group. When District Governor Mazen and my dear friend Dr. Rami Sarkis kindly asked me to join the first action group in our district, I found it terribly interesting and exciting after learning the scope and the goals of our action group. The scope and the goals of our medical and wellness action group, just to mention a few, is to promote good health and wellness through healthy lifestyle choices and disease prevention. Also, group members share their expertise by collaborating with clubs and districts on service projects. To be specific, the goals of the District 2452 Medical and Wellness Action Group that make it so attractive for more colleagues to join are: enhance Rotary impact and public image in District 2452, unite like-minded Rotarians from the district that have common vocational specialties and interests through medical and scientific events and activities, thus creating long-lasting networking, fellowship, and friendship. Bring partners funds, as well as technical and medical expertise to projects, activities, and grants for the clubs in the District 2452. Give members and participants opportunities to engage in service activities outside their own clubs and countries in the district area. Promote good health and wellness through healthy lifestyle choices and disease prevention. Cyprus Rotary has 20 clubs and 594 Rotarians. Out of the 594 Rotarians, we have 21 medical and dental and other paramedical professionals that joined our group. May I say that I expect more like-minded Rotarians to join. Finally, it's a privilege and a pleasure to be a board member to this action group, and I wish our medical wellness action group every success in the coming years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, George. Now, please let me welcome Nadia Abdul Haq from Palestine. Nadia is a Rotarian since 2019. She is board director of the Medical and Wellness Group. She is a speech language pathologist and audiologist, and she is specialized in early intervention of hearing loss and cochlear implants. Nadia, we're very happy that you joined us. The floor is yours.
Good morning. My name is Nadia Abdul Haq, representing Palestine in this forum. Palestine Rotary clubs are 4, and we have 4 medical and health professional members in these clubs. I am currently a Rotarian since 2019. I just joined the Medical and Wellness Group as a board member. In the last year alone, Rotary Club Ramallah provided local elderly homes with emergency supplies in the case of COVID-19 and personal protective equipment, as well as 10 ventilators to different hospitals, focusing on East Jerusalem that has the least support from medical supplies, and also a device with helping testing for the virus, COVID virus, in Caritas Hospital in Bethlehem. Currently, Rotary Club Ramallah, in collaboration with Rotary Club Genoa from District 2032, are submitting a global grant for prevention and care of hearing loss for children in Palestine. As well, we are working on putting together a project to support the heart surgery department at Maqasid Hospital in East Jerusalem, which is the only hospital for heart surgeries for Palestinian children. Our projects keep on going, and we are happy to join this medical and wellness group to support and help each other across the district.
Thank you, Nadia. Now, please also welcome with me Dr. Harb Al-Umari from Bahrain. Harb is a Rotarian since 2003. He's a board director at our medical and wellness group representing Bahrain. He's a consultant, dermatology and andrology. He's a doctorate, actually today working at skin health care at Dr. Harb. Harb, the floor is yours.
Dear Rotarian, on behalf of District 2452, Governor Engineer Mazen Alumran, board members, medical wellness group, physicians, and allied medical services visiting Bahrain. I want to thank, on behalf of all of you, His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Bahrain, for his kind patronage of this event. I am Dr. Harb Al-Umari from Bahrain. I'm consultant dermatology and andrology and sexually transmitted disease. We have 4 clubs in Bahrain, 4 clubs with a total number of 160 people. I am a member of Salmania Club. The club was established in 1971 by a number of Bahraini business elite. Our mission is to advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace through improvement of health, support education, and alleviation of poverty. The common denominator between all of us is the COVID-19. Since end of February 2020, we have an average of 1,000 plus cases in Bahrain. And I think all of you have share the same problem of COVID. So what I suggest to the panel to have a proposal for Rotary COVID-19 task force to involve Rotary district in tackling COVID-19, vaccine misinformation and hesitancy. Many people are hesitated to take the vaccine. What should members do to help stop the spread? Local grant to fund COVID-19 related project, regional grant to fund COVID-19 related project. How can Rotary and Rotaract get involved in this task force? The link below is from Rotary International, and you can go there. You find the same discussions on the same site. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Harb. Let me welcome now Lina Kara from Jordan. Lina is an assistant governor for the year 2021. She's the president of Rotary Club Amman Capital for the year 2016-2017. She's a Jordan PRPI chair for 2019-2020. She's a district Rotary Friendship Exchange chair for 2019-2020, chartering member of Rotary Club Amman Capital in 2014, and she's a board director of our medical and wellness group. Lina is a pharmacist. Lina, thank you for joining us. The floor is yours.
Good morning, Governor. Good morning, fellow Rotarians. And good morning to everyone who's joining us today in our first meeting for the Health and Wellness Rotary Action Group. We meet today to introduce ourselves. My name is Lina Kara. I'm a pharmacist by education with a vast experience in diabetes and obesity through my work as a business unit manager in Novo Nordisk. I've also been a Rotarian for the past 8 years, where I served in different positions, mainly as a president and currently as an assistant governor in Jordan. Jordan has more than 250 Rotarians divided into 12 clubs, out of which we have 30 Rotarians of medical background, each serving in their clubs for different projects related to health and wellness and awareness. One of the main projects in Jordan is Gift of Life Amman, where we help children with congenital heart diseases live a normal life after their surgeries. Other clubs have different projects related to patients with renal dialysis get a better quality of life through transplants. Other projects related to people with blindness, also giving them a better quality of life. People who need dental health, where many dentist clinics have been opened through the country, and where many dentists in our part have donated their time and effort for patients of unprivileged circumstances. Through this medical and health awareness Rotary Action Group, we looked forward to working together as a district and working together as a country for a better health to the patients in our district and in our countries. Thank you.
Thank you, Lina. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear fellow Rotarians, we are reaching the end of our General Assembly and opening ceremony. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Board of Directors. I am sure that we will enjoy together a very fruitful Rotarian year. For those who did not yet join us, please do contact the director of your country. Give him a small briefing of your specialty and jump on board. It's a great and beautiful experience. Again, thank you, Governor. Thank you, Hurag. Thank you, Ravi. And thank you, Renuka Nambiar and Origa. Last but not least, on behalf of all the members of all the board, we wish incoming governor-elect Ashot the best of luck in his next Rotarian year. Thank you very much.
I think now we have reached to the end of our medical and wellness group session, which is a 1-hour session. I thank you all for participating in that. And we'll go to the next, our closing session, which will be taken and moderated by our past district governor, Nijad Al-Atasi. Thank you all and good luck for the medical wellness group for the next 3 years. Thank you.
Good morning again today. I hope you didn't get fed up from me from yesterday. It was a nice day, excellent. We all enjoy it. On behalf of District Governor Mazen Ahmed Alumran and the organizing committee of the 8th District 2452 conference held in Bahrain, I would like really to thank you again for participation. And we hope you are satisfied with what we already prepared and presented to you. Yesterday, of course, as you know, we started our first session about the youth. And about the young generation and youth. We had the Minister of Youth and Sport Affairs, and was also Past President Badr Salil, Rotary Act Club of Bahrain, and of course, our district Rotary Act representative, Yelena. And the second session, we had about supporting environment, water, sanitation. Also, it was very informative. We had His Excellency Dr. Hussein Mirza, the President of Sustainable Energy Authority in Bahrain. We had also Mr. Jamil Al-Alawi talking about water. And after that, we have very, very enjoyable and it was very interesting session about women empowerment. We had Dr. Afnan Zayani from Bahrain, and of course, everybody knows past President May Mullah from Beirut, Rotary Club of Tripoli Ma'arab. And the interaction was great, and between the participant and the speakers. And of course, we all of us empower women. Later, we had a session about the disease prevention and treatment. And after that, we had the also very important session about economy and community development. We had His Excellency Minister of Industry, Commerce and Tourism, Mr. Zayed Rashid Al-Zayani, and we had also His Excellency Mr. Khaled Al-Maidan, the Chief Executive Officer of Bahrain Economic Development. And of course, our great and dear past Governor, Farid Jubran from Lebanon. We had another session about the peace and conflict prevention. We had His Excellency Dr. Abdul Latif Rashid Al-Zayani, and we have Minister of Foreign Affairs in Bahrain, and we had Deputy District Governor David Moore from United Arab Emirates. Also, we had CEO of National Bank of Bahrain, John Christophe Durand, and we had also Past President Naveen Abdul Khaliq from Rotary Club of Tahrir, Egypt. So in general, it was a great day, and all the speakers and the sessions was excellent. And then I think it was an easy interaction between the participant and the speakers. Again, I hope you have enjoyed, and looking forward to see you again soon, physically, not virtually, and wish you good luck and wonderful day. Today, I would like Now I would like, and it gives me great pleasure and privilege to introduce Rotary International President Representative to our conference, Director Peter Kyle. He's a director from the year 2020 to 2022. Peter first came to the US from New Zealand in 1973 to pursue postgraduate studies in law at the University of Virginia as a Rotary ambassadorial scholar. After a career in private legal practice in New Zealand, he returned to the US in 1992 to take up a position with the World Bank as a senior international attorney. He retired from this position in 2009. He was inducted into Rotary in 1976 and has since served the organization in many capacities. He has been particularly involved in Alumni Rotary Peace Fellow activities and has chaired both the Alumni Relations and Rotary Peace Centers committees. He has also served as an International Assembly trainer, Council on Legislation delegate, Rotary International President Representative, and Warsik board member. He currently serves as the Dean of the Rotary Representative Network and will be the director, as we mentioned, for the 2020-22 in zones 33 and 34. Peter has received the Global Alumni Service to Humanity Award together with the Service Above Self Award and the citation for meritorious service. He and his wife, Margaret, live on the West River in Maryland in a home designed by Margaret and close to their 2 children and 1 grandson. Peter Kyle, the floor is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of what has been a truly enjoyable and informative district conference. Thursday's colourful and memorable opening ceremony was followed yesterday by 7 excellent plenary sessions, focusing on Rotary's areas of focus and issues that are important throughout the Rotary world. I'd like to congratulate and thank District Governor Mazen and his team for convening this virtual event. We would, of course, have much preferred to be meeting in person, but when it became clear that this would not be possible, the Conference Organising Committee quickly pivoted to a virtual conference. This meant a great deal of additional work for the technology team, the back office team. It also required high levels of coordination between the keynote speakers, the panelists, and the moderators. It is a great credit to all involved that the plenary sessions worked so smoothly and that so many Rotarians from around District 2452 were able to participate. On behalf of President Holger, I thank all those who contributed in one way or another to the success of this conference. I thank each of you for helping to ensure that District 2452 has had another highly successful year. And I offer special thanks to District Governor Mazen for his leadership, his enthusiasm, his energy, and his dedication. As he hands over the baton to District Governor-elect Ashot Karapetyan, he bequeaths a district that is in very good shape and well placed to continue to play a lead role in promoting not only the interests of the Rotarians in the 9 countries that form part of this district, but also throughout the Rotary world. As President Holger noted, Rotary opens opportunities, and District 2452 has indeed opened many opportunities. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for extending this invitation for me to be with you, and I wish each one of you every success as you continue your respective Rotary journeys. Thank you.
Fellow Rotarian, it gives me great pleasure and honor to introduce a person. He's not only a fellow Rotarian, he's not a normal person, he's very special and very close to my heart. A person I didn't know him recently or before a few years or 10 years or 15 years or 20 years. A person, it goes our relation to years and to years and to years. I can say when we were really kids. His mother is from Lebanon, my mother from Lebanon. We both enjoy our relationship when we were really kids. We used to meet in Lebanon, in Ale. We used to run after each other, run after the train, which was going through Ale, coming from Beirut. It's a friendship. The roots are amazing. A person with a great heart. We are working together more than a brothers. And really, I enjoyed being with him in this conference. My dear fellow Rotarians, please welcome with me our great district governor, a governor with excellent leadership. You know, when I was governor, he was the chairman of the organizing committee, and he really delivered a great things, and he supported us, and his leadership is very well known. So please welcome with me our district governor, Mazen Ahmed Alumran. Mazen.
Thank you, past District Governor Nejad. Your Excellency, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, Minister of Finance and National Economy, Excellencies, Rotary International President Personal Representative, K.R. Ravindran, Rotary Foundation Chair, past District Governors, Conference Chair, Club Presidents, fellow Rotarians, protocol observed. I do hope that you have enjoyed our 8th District 2452 conference and that you have found it beneficial. Despite the unusual circumstances we are facing, we pray that the hard work we have put in organizing and executing this conference have lived up to the high expectation placed by us by His Royal Highness, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Crown Prince and Prime Minister. By placing this conference under his honorable patronage, we are infinitely grateful. Let me start by thanking all those who have shared with us this special event. I would like to thank our honorable patron, personal representative, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, Minister of Finance and National Economy, for his instructive keynote speech. And special thanks are extended to their excellencies and distinguished speakers for their enlightening presentations, and particular thanks to our Rotary International past president and Rotary International President Personal Representative for uplifting our Rotary aspiration in their addresses. I would also like to extend my appreciation to the conference chair, our Rotarian colleagues who acted as moderators, and panelists, to the conference committee team who work tirelessly to put together this important gathering, and to all the Rotary Conference delegates from all our District 2452 who took the time to join us in this memorable occasion. I would like just very briefly to highlight again some of the achievements of the year which you will find in full listed in our newsletter for this month of June 2021, and the second edition, which will be out at the end of June 2021. This was never a one-person job, as they say. It is reflected incredible teamwork at all levels and Rotary Fellowship at its best. Thanks are due for past President Khaled Tabbar, District Award Chair, and his team for their tireless effort in coming up with the results of the awards during this complex pandemic year. Over the past year, we have added two clubs to our District 2452 in Tbilisi Old Town, Georgia, and Bar Dubai, and also we had a satellite club for joining the Rotary Club of Manama. Acknowledging past District Governor Farid Jubran, the Membership Committee Extension Chair, for his support, which resulted in the growth in our membership by a net growth of 5.36%. Let's not forget our Rotary Foundation Chair, past District Governor Michel Azar. We had a one-time gift of $50,000 by our own Rotarian, David Gibson Moore. We had a donation to the polio of $5,000. We had a $1,000 to the Rotary Peace Center, and we have Peace Centers, 18 applications to be interviewed before the district endorsement. Water management, we have 2 candidates. Our activities and donations for the year 2021, we have 2 endowment funds, Ja'far Nu'man Sura for $250,000 and David Gibson Moore for another $250,000. We had a lot of work done by our district training since it's all been virtual. We had several training during the year 2021. February, we had the DTTS physically in Bahrain. We had the virtual, the rest are all virtual. DTTS in Cyprus in April. From March to April, we had the PETs in countries, in all our countries, Armenia, Georgia, Lebanon, Cyprus, Jordan, Palestine, UAE, and Bahrain. In May, we had a meeting with our Rotary International President, Holger Knack. In June to March, we had virtual meeting and discussion with the district members on membership development and district membership seminar. We had a grand management seminar. We had profile, public image and public relations seminar. We had club goals and vision. We had leadership, empowerment of young professional and women, public image and public relation, and the TRF seminar. I would like to thank all my fellow Rotarians and colleagues who made all this possible. And before I conclude, I would like to repeat, here in Bahrain, we aim to have a spectacular event on our beautiful islands, interspersed with lots of networking and spreading the essence of Rotary in our kingdom. The planning team has put together with our foreign Rotarians in Bahrain, Rotaracts and Interact activities packed with information and fun. On the other hand, my wife Amal got herself ready to host the Rotarian families and friends and show them around our country, where we are proud of linking the past to the present and tradition with modernity. It was not meant to be this time. However, I said, before, you are always welcome to Bahrain. Ahlan wa sahlan bikum. Lastly, I find it very important to sincerely thank our conference team, led by fellow Rotarian Lemis, past District Governor Nijad and his staff, past District Governor Khalil, Renuka, past President Robert and Rotarian Osama. Last but not least, my thanks are due to my mentor, Vice District Governor, PDG Emad, and don't forget our Administrative Secretary, Sandra. Finally, I cannot conclude without thanking my dear wife, my family, and close friends who supported me fully over the past year. I wish District Governor-elect Ashot Karapetyan and District Governor George Azar all the best to continue the service of Rotary, and you can always count on me for any assistance and support. As fellow Rotarians, let us not forget that we work together to serve our communities and the world beyond for a better tomorrow. That Rotary opens opportunities and that united we make a better world. Thank you.
Back to you. And now, it gives me great pleasure and privilege to introduce our district governor-elect. I'm sure all of you now knows very well our dear friend, Ashot Karapetyan. Ashot, he graduated from Yerevan National Polytechnic University, where he got his master's. Again, graduation program in 1988 from Moscow State University of Photo Production, Russia, and from East-West Academy, Business Leaders Development, and he got certificate program in 1991 from Austria, Linz. He has his own business, advertising holding a company established in 2004. He is the owner and the chief executive officer. He was the owner of another company, food processing company, and he has another activities. I mean, his CV is really amazing and long, but I will try to brief as much as I can, reduce it or shortlist it a little bit. His civic and public service activities, he head of the Council of Armenian Outdoor Advertisers Association, member of the Chairman Business Association, founding member of Armenian Egyptian Business Council, member of the board of Yerevan Outdoor Advertising Festival, and member of the Republican Commission supervising the observance of the legislation on social advertising. He had, in 2020, he got the special award from Minister of Defense of Armenia and the recognition award from Government of Armenia 2017 and other few things. And 2010, the year businessman by Business Class magazine. In Rotary position, he was past president. He was president 2003, 2004, and 2020, the Rotary Foundation chair, community service chair, international service chair, vocational service chair. Amazing. I mean, he's very active. He's Paul Harris +8. And he's also Paul Harris Society member. It's all the Rotary International recognition, Rotary Foundation recognition. Rotary positions, his district and country level on 2003-2020. During this period, his district conference promotion chair, country promotion chair, and he's a country chair of the Rotary Foundation, membership, public image, many things. He was assistant governor 2017, 2018, and also 2018, 2019. District Stewardship Subcommittee and District Board of Governor member 2020-2021. Member of the Executive Council of Rotary ICC organization from 2018 to 2020. He attended many events, about 10 district conference and 3 zone institute, 3 Rotary International Convention, and 4 international conferences. Last meetings attended, also a big list. We can see it on his bio in details on the website. And he has many other activities as in Rotary, and he conducted also many training and awareness sessions. And he in new Rotary clubs chartered, mentored Rotary Club of Van Zor and Rotary Club of Yerevan, Pan-Armenian. He sponsored about 12. His wife, Emma Karapetyan, member of Rotary Club of Yerevan, Ararat. Emma and Ashot have 2 children, 3 grandchildren. Daughter, Sofia Karapetyan, also she is a Rotarian. And foundation chair, Paul Harris also. His son, Karen Karapetyan, member of Rotary Active Club, Yerevan since 2018. Owner of private enterprise, Karen Karapetyan. His hobby is music, traveling, swimming, mountain skiing. I'm sure, Ashot, when we come to you for the conference, you will, entertain us very well. We'll go to the mountain and the skiing and I think hiking. We have a past singer for Emad. If you arrange, he would like to swim in the Lake Savannah. Languages, he speaks Armenian, Russian, English, and fluent French, Turkish, and conversational. Okay, Ashot, the floor is yours, and we are looking for your Rotary year 2001-2022, and moreover, we are looking to be there in Armenia for the district conference. Hope will not be virtual because we get fed up. We have to have the human touch and be together face to face. Ashot, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Good evening, fellow Rotarians, District Governor Mazen Alumran, Rotary leaders, and distinguished guests of the District 2452-8 conference. As District Governor-elect, I am sending my warm regards from my beautiful home country, Armenia, from my wife, Emma, and my family. We all are disappointed that because of the spread of the pandemic, again, we are not in Bahrain now, a lovely country where we really feel at home, where we always enjoy your warm hospitality and friendship. Dear friends, Corona has definitely placed us in an unprecedented reality, far from life and business in their normal manners. We are faced with decisions we never believed we would encounter. This is the second conference that has been moved online. But anyway, we find ways to adapt, to grow our capacity, and we can continue to strengthen Rotary by working together and staying engaged. I would like to congratulate District Governor Mazen and his team for a year of outstanding Rotary service. You have accomplished a great deal, and you have strengthened District 2452 in all areas. It is now time for a new team, and we have to pick up the baton and charge forward. We shall continue to build a strong district through strengthening our clubs and continue to serve our community with passion and vision. United, because our motto is service above self. Our district is really blessed. We have past and future district leaders who truly understand what Rotary is. Everything we do matters, especially to the people we help and to people we love. In this generation, the next, and the next. Every good work we do in our life makes the world better for them all. One good work at a time, one day at a time. That's all it takes. That's what we are here for in Rotary. That's what we do. And next year, it's going to be our responsibility to make sure that we do it well. We must remember that the reason Paul Harris founded Rotary many years ago is still very much the reason people join Rotary today. To find people who share their values, who believe in honesty, diversity, tolerance, friendship, and peace, and who believe that serving humanity is the best thing they can do with their time on earth. We need clubs that can not only attract new members, but engage them in Rotary service. Clubs that are welcoming and active, that truly follow the four-way test. And we need to prioritize continuity in our leadership. Because if there is one thing we have learned from polio, it's that if we want to go as far as we can, we all have to be moving in the same direction. We have to be serving humanity. We have to make sure that Rotary serves humanity as much as it can, as well as it can, and that Rotary changes as many lives as it can for the better. We must ensure that Rotary continues to provide the best possible experience to its members, that it continues to grow and be useful through sustainable service. Our Rotarians need to feel the value of being a member of a Rotary Club. We have to make sure that we are transparent and accountable, all while changing the lives of as many people as possible. While setting goals and reaching milestones are important, it's even more important to always look beyond this year. We have to think about how what we achieve now will help set the tone not only today or tomorrow, but well beyond our own time in Rotary. We have never been prouder to be part of an organization that does so much to protect and strengthen our communities at large. Our call to action is, let's go ahead and serve to change lives. Let us join hands to overcome any challenges that may come up, while abiding by Rotary's core values: fellowship, integrity, diversity, service, and leadership. Dear friends, I tell you today that our Rotary service matters more than you can possibly imagine. Let us take the time and care to do what is needed, not what is easy for us. Let us have the wisdom and the perspective to understand the difference that our work can make. Let us have the vision to support our Rotary Foundation so that it can support the people who need us most. Dear District Governor Mazen and the Conference Organization Committee, congratulations for a successful and productive conference. and looking forward to see all our friends soon in person. Dear fellow Rotarians, please accept my best wishes for the health and safety of your families and of all the members of the Rotary family in your area. Let's stay connected and serve to change lives. Thank you.
Hello again and again. I hope you are enjoying this morning session. Ashot Karapetyan, thank you for your presentation, for your speech. Wish you a good luck. And I'm sure you're already on the way because you are preparing since last year. And we really wish you a great and successful Rotary year 2021-2022. Now, my dear fellow Rotarians, again, I'm privileged and pleased to introduce our district governor nominee for the year 2022-2023. Our dear friend, George Mitri Azar. George, of course, from Rotary Club Fa'alay, Lebanon. He did his secondary education in the National College of Chuwaifat, Charles Saad. He got his bachelor in chemistry from American University of Beirut, AUB. His bachelor in civil engineering, also from American University of Beirut, AUB. He was a managing partner, Al-Handasa Limited, Khoury Azar and Partners. They are contracting and consulting company. George is the owner of Engineer George Mitri Azar Establishment, Building Promotion and Real Estate Development. He's also a managing partner in another company, Building Materials Center, BMC, specialized in latest engineering techniques and building materials. His Rotary leadership positions. He is a District 2452 Governor nominee, as we mentioned, for the Rotary year 2022 and 2023. We are looking forward for this year, George. We wish you good luck and be sure we are all here to support you because in the end is our District 2452 looking to be on a high level and to have an excellent experience and excellent projects, program and activities. And I know you are preparing your goals and you will achieve it, I'm sure. He was Assistant Rotary Coordinator Zone 21B for Rotary years 2018-2021. His Major Donor Level 2, Benefactor Paul Harris +7, and Service Above Self Award in the year 2017. He was a President of Rotary Club of Fa'alay 2003-2004. George, again, is a good friend, and we wish him good luck. And again, we thank him for his support also and his participation, his attendance also for our conference. And looking forward to see you in Lebanon again after Armenia. We hope physically and not virtually. George, the floor is yours.
District Governor Mazen Alumran, past District Governors, District Governor-elect Ashot Karapetyan, esteemed and valued Rotarians of District 2452, my friends and fellows, protocol observed. Congratulations to District Governor Mazen Alumran, to Conference Chair Alamis Al-Hassar, and the organizing team for the success of the 8th District Conference for the Rotary year 2020-2021. The sessions added excessive knowledge, opened new horizons, and strengthened our fellowship. The foundation upon which Rotary is built is friendship. I'm quoting Paul Harris with his phrase to reflect on the great joy, unlimited pride, honor, and encouragement we feel during and after every event. Rotary is an invitation to endless and countless opportunities to enrich our lives and the communities we serve. The chance of learning new skills, rounding out edges, and increasing our serving perspective will only make us stronger. Today, the core message is to seize and grow our service, the impact of our projects, and our membership. When we achieve these three priorities, we can become more and achieve more. The roadmap for these achievements is between our hands, and the first step is to embrace change so that Rotary can expand and thrive in order to grow in a sustainable and gradual way. Being innovative and flexible is the second step. These two magic words need our full attention and action because they are the key to a long-term sustainable growth strategy that starts by developing a culture of positive change and adapting to the needs of our new realities and challenges for an enhanced impact, reach, engagement, and adaptability. My dear fellows, as President Volker Knack once said, we will capture this moment to grow Rotary, make it stronger, more adaptable, and even more aligned with our core values. We should constantly develop our clubs to serve our existing members and to attract new professionals who look towards having a learning experience with flexible measures. When we keep our current members engaged and add new members, we spontaneously commit ourselves to developing. It's time to grow Rotary by creating new membership models, opening new paths to Rotary membership, and building new Rotary and Rotaract clubs. It's time to grow the Rotary Foundation, since it's the backbone of our efforts to make the world a better place. It's time to grow our brand, for Rotary has earned global recognition for its leadership in making the world better. So let us Rotary brand tools to invite our community members to join Rotary's effort to build a better world. Each piece of the puzzle supports the other to grow Rotary. Our stories give hope that the world can change for the better. All we have to do is tell our story. At the end, I would like to extend my best wishes to incoming District Governor Ashot Karapetyan, who is working so hard preparing for the Rotary year 2021-2022, which will be, by all means, a huge success for our district. Until we meet again soon, thank you and stay safe.
District Governor Nominee George Azar, thank you very much for your kind words and inspiring words. George, the most important, I think, from all what we are experiencing these days is continuity. We had a great year this year with District Governor Mazen and District Governor-elect Ashot, who was continuously side by side with District Governor Mazen. And whatever they put as a goals, as a task, and really they achieved a lot of things. District Governor Mazen, with all his effort and leadership, achieved all the goals which he planned for it. And of course, Ashot Karapetyan, our District Governor-elect, based on this year also, he built up his goals. So the continuity is very important. We ask you to be the same, to do the same, and we work together as a team. As I said before, the most important is our District 2452. Now we reach to the end of our conference, and I would like to introduce Vice President Robert Timmer. He will present the resolution of 8th District Conference, 8th District 2452 Conference held in Bahrain. Robert.
Good morning, Your Excellencies. It's fantastic to be here, and I see that my tie is not correct. My apologies for that, but it's wonderful to be here, and thank you very much to District Governor Mazen, to his lovely wife Amal, and to the past District Governor Nijat and Emad and all the teams here present. And they gave me the honor to read out to you the resolutions of this conference. And the theme of the conference is For a Better Tomorrow. The participants in the 8th District 2452 conference held virtually in Manama, Kingdom of Bahrain, coming from the 9 countries of the district, namely Armenia, Cyprus, Georgia, Jordan, Lebanon, Palestine, Sudan, United Arab Emirates, and Bahrain, resolve as follows. First and foremost, a vote of thanks and messages of appreciation to convey to His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Crown Prince and Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Bahrain, the conference's most sincere considerations for patronizing the 8th Conference of District 2452 and for giving all the help and assistance needed to ensure its success. To thank most warmly His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Mubarak Al Khalifa, Deputy Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Bahrain and founding president of the first Rotary Club here in Bahrain, for his continued support to Rotary in Bahrain over the years. To thank most warmly His Excellency Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, Minister at the Ministry of Finance, for addressing the conference on behalf of His Royal Highness Prince Salman, the conference patron. These things always when next page. My apologies for that, because I'm now struggling with somebody else's iPad, and you should have prepared that. I agree with you. I think. Yeah, this is live, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians. Things don't go all that smooth as the rest of the conference, but it will not stay with you. Only the good things will stay. To thank most warmly His Excellency, Dr. Abdulaziz Mirza, Minister of Energy of the Kingdom of Bahrain, for his participating as a prominent speaker at the conference. To thank most warmly His Excellency Ayman Tawfiq Almoayed, Minister at the Ministry of Youth and Sports Affairs of the Kingdom of Bahrain, for participating as a prominent speaker at the conference. To thank most warmly His Excellency Zayed bin Rashid Al Zayani, Minister at the Ministry of Industry, Commerce and Tourism of the Kingdom of Bahrain, for participating and as prominent speaker at the conference. To thank most warmly His Excellency Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani, Minister, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of Bahrain, for his participation as a prominent speaker at the conference. To thank most warmly Her Excellency Dr. Mariam Al-Jalama, the CEO of the National Health Regulatory Authority, I did that okay, of the Kingdom of Bahrain, for her participation as a prominent speaker at the conference. To thank most warmly His Excellency Khaled, the CEO of the Bahrain Economic Development Board of the Kingdom of Bahrain for his participation as a prominent speaker at the conference. To thank most warmly, of course, Rotary International President Holger Knaak for his address during the conference and for assigning his special representative to the district conference, Rotary International Director, past District Governor Peter Karl, to represent him at the conference. And to thank most warmly Rotary International Director, past District Governor Peter Karl, for his gracious virtual presence at the conference and for addressing our conference. And now, to thank most warmly, let's not forget that, PDG Nijat Al-Atassi for moderating all sessions of our conference. To thank most warmly, indeed, to thank most warmly our distinguished speakers, PDG Farid Gibran, past President Naveen Abdelkhalek, Rotarian J.C. Durand, who's also our platinum sponsor, for which our thanks, DDG David Gibson-Moore, past President May Monla Shmetelli, Rotarian Jamil Al-Alawi, past President Badr Ibrahim, and DDR Jelena Chetkovic. The conference also submits their respects to the official authorities in the Kingdom of Bahrain and to express to all of them their grateful thanks for extending to this conference their most efficient support. To pass a special vote of thanks to the District Governor, Mazen Alumran, for the great effort deployed during the year and for giving highest importance for this year's conference and making it a successful one. To thank most warmly, it's my pleasure, to thank most warmly District First Lady Amal Almoayed for her contributions throughout the year and during this conference. Thank you, Amal. To thank all past district governors for their presence at the conference and for their services during the sessions. To pass a special vote of thanks to Lamiz Al-Hassar, the chairperson of this conference organizing committee, as well as to all the members of the conference committees and their assistants who have worked hard for the good organization and the success of this conference. To express warm thanks and appreciation to the 4 Rotary Clubs of Bahrain who have acted as joint host clubs to the conference with remarkable devotion and spirit of cooperation. District fund matters. The conference participants with the necessary quorum required attained further resolve to confirm the approval by the District Assembly of the audited financial statement of the District 2452 for the Rotary year 2019-2020, and to thank PDG Shaukat Tadros and his team for preparing the financial report. To confirm the approval by the District Assembly of the budget for the Rotary year 2021 to 2022 for the District 2453, submitted by incoming District Governor Ashot Karapetyan, and to wish him best of luck in his year. About the District Policy Manual, it is resolved to approve the proposed amendment to the District Policy Manual regarding the election procedure of the District Governor. Further relevant modifications were considered necessary before presenting them to the clubs for approval with the view to finalize any such proposed resolutions at the next district conference in Armenia. Attendance at the conference. Total number of registered participants, mind you, 428 delegates. Yeah, indeed, thank you. Including Rotarians, Rotaractors, very important, alumni, spouses, guests, sponsors, ministers, fantastic attendance. The breakdown per country will follow. We don't have the numbers at present, but it will be included in the minutes of this meeting. So bear with us there. Next district conference. To accept with warm thanks the cordial invitation of incoming District Governor Ashot Karapetyan to the 9th District 2452 conference to be held in Yerevan, Armenia, in May, we think, 2022, but the date will be finalized soon. The district awards. The district awards and merit certificates will be handled in the next session by past President Khaled Tabbar. The conference thanks and congratulates the Chairman Khaled Tabbar and members of the District Awards Committee for the hard work in calling for and evaluating all entries. Nomination Committee and clubs vote for District Governor nominee. To confirm the election of District Governor nominee for District 2452, past President Georges Azar of the Rotary Club of Alay, Lebanon, for the year 2020-2023. You're right, 2022 to 2023. Thank you for correcting me. It is written here correctly, but I said it wrongly. Thank you, my friend. Nomination Committee for District Governor nominee. For the selection and election of District Governor, a District Nominating Committee will no longer be used, and the election will henceforth be by club vote, administered by the sitting DG, who will appoint the necessary balloting commission to count club votes. It's a pleasure to announce the new chartered clubs in this year. We include here and welcome the following Rotary clubs in our district and look forward to work together with them in building peace and helping their communities. The Rotary Club of Sif, Bahrain. The Rotary Club of Bur Dubai in Dubai, UAE. The Rotary Club of Tbilisi Old Town in Georgia. And the satellite club of the Rotary Club of Manama. All very much welcome into the Rotary family. To conclude, the full text of these resolutions, including the awards and certificates of appreciation, will be circulated to all of you, to all participants, and to all clubs. Thank you very much.
Again, back to you, dear fellow Rotarians. First of all, I would like to thank Past President Robert Timmer for his presenting of the resolution. It was excellent, Robert. Well done, professional. Thank you, Robert, again. With the permission of our District Governor Mazen, if you don't mind, I want to thank a person in your behalf, if you don't mind. Special thanks now. I would like to thank Renuka Ravendran. I think she was a captain or assistant or vice captain of the ship because she was following every bit and pieces by WhatsApp, by calling, do this, manage this. Thank you very much, Renuka. Thank you. I'm sure on behalf of Mazen, thank you very much. Okay, now we'll go to, according to the resolution, the award session, which will be presented by Past President Dr. Khaled Tabbar from Rotary Club Adliya. Dr. Khaled, the floor is yours.
Good morning, fellow Rotarians, and welcome to the awards ceremony of our conference. My name is Khaled Tabbar, and I am the district chairman of the awards committee and currently the president of the Rotary Club of Adliya in Bahrain. It is unfortunate that the situation has not allowed us to have this session face-to-face in a live conference. We hope this pandemic will end soon so that we can resume socializing together like the old times. This year, we received 98 entries for awards from 5 district countries. As you all know, awards are in 2 categories. Clubs receiving 90% or higher traditionally receive a trophy, while those receiving a score of 80 to 89 receive a certificate. Due to the conference being virtual, the organizers have decided that instead of a trophy, they will be giving a quotes golden certificate, so that there is a higher certificate and a regular certificate. Certificates will be sent digitally to winning clubs to be printed by each club. I will now read the names of the winning clubs in each category. My congratulations to all the winning clubs. Club administration. Clubs receiving trophy are Beirut Qadmus, Beirut Cedars, Jumeirah Dubai, Manama, and Nicosia Salamis. Those clubs receiving a certificate are Amman Amon, Amman Citadel, Amman Jordan River, Kyrenia Cosmopolitan, Metin Gate, Paphos Aphrodite, Saida, Salmania, and Zgharta Zawiya. Let's congratulate all these clubs for receiving the awards for club administration. Community service. Clubs receiving a trophy: Amman Citadel, Amman Jarash, Amman Jordan River, Beirut Qadmus, Beirut Cedars, Beirut Metropolitan, Dubai, Jumeirah Dubai, Manama, Metin, Nicosia Salamis, Paphos Aphrodite, Sahel Metin, Saida, Tripoli Cosmopolis, and Zgharta Zawiya. Those clubs receiving a certificate: Amman Metropolitan, Metin Gate, Fire Europa. Let's congratulate all these clubs for receiving these awards. Youth service clubs receiving trophy are Adliya, Amman Jordan, Beirut Metropolitan, and the clubs receiving a certificate: Beirut Qadmus. Let's congratulate all these winning clubs on their awards. Vocational service clubs receiving trophies are Beirut Qadmus, Beirut Cedars, and Manama. Let's congratulate those clubs for receiving those awards. Congratulations. Public relations and Rotary image clubs receiving trophy are Amman Jordan River, Amman Metropolitan, Beirut Cedars, Dubai Cosmopolitan, Kyrenia Cosmopolitan, Manama, Nicosia Salamis, Paphos Aphrodite, Salmania, and Zahle Biqa. Let's congratulate all these winning clubs on winning these awards. Membership development and Rotary awareness. Those clubs receiving a trophy are Amman Metropolitan, Beirut Kadmus, Dubai, Kyrenia Cosmopolitan, and Paphos Aphrodite. And the clubs receiving a certificate are Amman Jordan River, Beirut Center, Jumeirah Dubai, Manama, Metin Gate, and Tripoli Cosmopolis. Let's congratulate all these clubs on receiving these awards. And finally, the Rotary Foundation. Those clubs receiving a trophy are Amman Citadel and Dubai. And those receiving a certificate are Amman Metropolitan, Beirut Kadmus, Beirut Cedars, and Tripoli Cosmopolis. Let's congratulate these clubs on receiving their awards. And let's also now congratulate all the clubs who have received all these awards in this session. Thank you all for being with us and hope to see you next year in the coming district conference.
President Khaled, Past President Khaled, Dr. Khaled Tabbar, thank you very much for all your effort during this year as a district award chair. It was great, and I know this job is not easy, and to try to find, to facilitate and organize this committee, it's a huge job. So thank you very much again for all your effort, and congratulations for all the club winners, and wishing them all the best. And for the other clubs who didn't get, I'm sure they did a great job, but this is the game. Thank you very much, Dr. Khaled. I would like a special thanks to, now we are coming to the end session. We are closing our district conference under the leadership of District Governor Mazen Ahmed Al-Umran. Special thanks to the District Conference Organizing Committee Chair, Lamis Al-Hassar. Also, and the team, of course, of all the Rotarian who really was behind it and helped. I would like to give special thanks to the people behind the scene who really worked hard, and without them, we couldn't do anything. Ajit Nair and his team, thank you very much. God bless you all. From Convex Company, WLL. Really, you did a great job. Thank you very much. On behalf of Mazen, of course, thank you very much. I want to special thanks again to Mr. Governor Mazen for all the confidence you put in me, and for to give me this responsibility. And I hope we are satisfied, and we are so glad that we reached to this extent. We worked hard for the last few months, actually before more than a year, but because we were thinking physical, virtual, BDG Emad, he was insisting physical because he liked the human touch. He liked the activity. And every time we tell him virtual, he said, no, physical. But unfortunately, due to the circumstances, we did it fully 100% virtual. And it was really very successful. We are very pleased and honored. And again, thank you one time for DG Mazen. Special thank to the First Lady, Mrs. Amal. I mean, we say behind each successful man, a woman. So you were behind Mazen. You did a great job. Maybe not continue. I mean, we're not seen, but you are behind him and behind us all. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for everybody, for all the team, Robert, Osama, everybody. Hamad, we're going to swim in Armenia next year. This is a special message for Ashot. Prepare a great conference and great entertainment, and we have to swim in the swimming pool with Emad this time. But I hope it will not be cold, because before a couple of years, you know, he got sick. But inshallah, will not be there. Once again, fellow Rotarian all over the district 2452 and the world who ever attended from everywhere. And thanks for Rotary International President Holger Knack and his representative. God bless you all, and see you next year in Armenia, and after that in Lebanon. God bless you all, and have a nice day. Wonderful day.